Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Late on that fastball.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Sets him down looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Matt Olson, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Olson batting second in today's lineup, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Dives, and he can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored. And you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like you could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
Austin Riley at the plate and takes high there.
1-0. High.
2 out, space is empty. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. Just missed. Swing and a chopper out to short. On to first. Out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And the Braves go down quietly. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And now here's the starter for Atlanta, Spencer Strider.
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Gavin Lux, right through there for a strike.
Strider out there on the mound for this one, and he's a guy who had a really impressive college career but needed Tommy John surgery while playing for Clemson.
Swing and a foul out of play.
You know, Boog, Strider spent time with a sports psychologist at Clemson while rehabbing from his surgery. They talked a lot about the concept of purpose and the importance of having a defined goal for everything you do. You know, it's something Strider now preaches himself. Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
1 out, base is empty. On the ground to first. Olson handles the chance, and he takes it himself for the out. Here's the lineup for the Reds. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
Ellie De La Cruz in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed.
Off the plate.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Mlb Marte in the box now. No balls and a strike. And a foul ball.
Ball 1. 1-2.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. Reds leave 1 scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. Burns back to work. Up and in, and that's ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
1 up, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 20, Marcell.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. First offering, and it just misses. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play.
Well, he was ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it.
Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. His 16th homer of the year, and the Braves had the lead now. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
1 out, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. That's off the mark, and the count is 1-1. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Ozzy.
2 down, base is empty. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzy Albies. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Ground ball left side, sneaks through, base hit, makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he'll make it to second base with 2 gone. Now it's the right fielder, Eli White. That clips the corner.
No ball. 1 strike.
Albies stands at second with 2 gone. Out to short. On the run, throw to first. On the money, nice play. Braves get one on the big fly. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the first baseman, Spencer Steer.
Here.
And there's a strike. Just missed.
1-1.
In the air, left field, down the line. Fair ball.
Just a little bit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. That's in there. Strike 1. Runner on the move. Pitch outside. Throw there. Safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Strider deals. Yeah, that's fouled off. No outs. Runner on second.
Ball 2.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Man at second. This to third. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Batting 7, the catcher, Jose Trevino.
Here's Jose Trevino. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Check swing, and he went.
2 balls.
And it's 2-1.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
One out and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. He goes down looking.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Outside low. And that's ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up. He's got it. And that ends the inning. So 1 left for Cincinnati. And it remains 1-0. New inning getting started. Now it's going to be Nick Allen. And that's in the dirt. In the air, out towards left center. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down. Here's Profar now. Caught looking his first time up. Profar, who hails from Curacao. Same place that produced Andrew Jones. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
That one ripped. Benson going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. 0 for 1 so far. And there's a ball. Pulls that one foul. Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Ball.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Swing and a miss at 96. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So they go quietly there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Braves 1 and the Reds 0. Welcome back to Bristol Motor Speedway in Tennessee. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. First pitch misses.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play. Can throw from so many different angles and makes really tough plays look very easy.
So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
And now it's Gavin Lux. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Strike.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Harris after it. And makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 9. Second baseman, Matt.
Now the number 2 hitter, Matt McLean. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That clips the corner.
No balls. 1 strike.
On the ground to the left. Riley fires to first. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to inning number 4. It's the Braves 1 and the Reds nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton and set to lead off the 4th, Austin Riley. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. Just missed.
2-1.
And that one upstairs. On the ground to third. And it stays fair.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher, Drake.
So up next, Drake Baldwin. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That's to third. Hayes. The turn by McLean at second. How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Marcelo Zuna coming up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. There's the strike at the knees.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss at a slider.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And that keeps the inning going.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Now, Michael Harris the second. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Harris, 24 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. Ozuna off of first with 2 away.
Ball.
In there. And so now 1-2. A little bit low.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. 1 left for Atlanta, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
In now
off
for the Reds, Ellie De
the
La Cruz.
shortstop, Ellie.
You can feel the extra attention on Ellie anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
Fought off foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And here is Mlb Marte.
Ball.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1-0.
The Reds down by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. On the inside corner for a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Over to first.
He's out.
Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice
First
job
baseman,
of keeping the
#7,
ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
And the righty deals. Now this is in the air down the line. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Burns back to work. And there's a foul ball. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. 1-2. Up the middle. And Albies is retired.
Up next for Atlanta, the right fielder, Eli White.
Now in for the Braves, Eli White. Grounded out his first time up.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And that drops in for a strike. And it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed. One down, base is empty. And that's
Full
downstairs and outside. On the ground, De La Cruz fires to first on the run, and they get the out.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there. And the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth, yet so quick at the same time. And any slower, and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield
That's the
hit.
ball.
And that one up and in. Look out.
Right.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
1-2.
Caught him looking for the K. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they're on top 1-0. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Jake Fraley.
The left fielder.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner
Ball
on.
one.
Pitch misses. Ball one. And another ball. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Next offering is in for a strike. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Trevino takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. There's a strike. The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Ooh, Baya.
1 ball.
You got to remember to take
strikes.
the donut off the bat, partner.
Ball 2.
And it remains 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Will Benson now at the plate. He popped out his first time.
Benson.
And a curve misses outside, ball 1. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Next offering is downstairs. lands another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Welcome back to Bristol Motor Speedway in Tennessee. All set for the top of the 6th. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Jurickson Profar. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Activity in the bullpen. Tony Santillan up and throwing for Terry Francona. Barlow also throwing. And that one fouled off. And the sweeper is off the plate. On its way to the corner. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Here's Matt Olson. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
One down, base is empty.
No. 2 balls, no strikes.
Inside, just missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And now it's 3-2.
Full count.
There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And that ball is gone. So he goes yard to left. His 19th home run of the year, and they add on. It's 2-0.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. Chase Burns gives way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
Nick
Reds,
Martinez on to pitch
number
here.
28.
25th appearance of the year for him.
Martinez.
So here's Riley now. 1 for 2. And downstairs. Riley was a kid in high school that was scouted by most teams as a pitcher. In fact, 95% of the teams wanted him as a pitcher. And I actually asked him, were you interested in being drafted as a pitcher? And he told me directly, no, I hated it. My arm hurt all the time. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. Tattooed and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 17th of the year. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Now at the plate, Drake Baldwin. 0 for 2 in this one. Ground ball scooped up, Ke'Bryan Hayes. 2 away.
That's an out.
Now batting, left fielder Marcell Ozuna.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Outside low, and that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Got it. And the inning is over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Hey!
And that is out of play.
Well, these Reds just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The 1-1. Fouled off. He was late.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Struck him out swinging. And that's strikeout number 100 of the year.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Gavin Lux getting ready to hit. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Swing and a pop-up. Olson sizing this one up. Squeezes it. Out number 2.
The batter, number 9, second baseman,
Matt McLain, the next to hit for the Reds. He's grounded out a couple of times. And that one's a little bit low. 1-0. That clips the corner. And that one is lifted in the air. White makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Braves 3 and the Reds nothing. All set for the start of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
No ball.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
0-2.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Trevino makes the catch, and there's one down.
The batter, the right fielder, Eli White.
And now the right fielder, Eli White, has grounded out a couple of times. Martinez, in his 7th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a 2-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Moved to first, and he's back in safely. Comes a 2-2. And a good eye there. Man at first, one away. Struck him out looking.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
In the dirt. Two outs. And that's through there for a strike. And 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. And that misses. And it's 1-0. First and second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swung on, belted. That's back. Out of here. And they add to their lead. It's 6-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Nick Martinez won't go any further tonight. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
Brent
the Reds,
Suter on to pitch out of the pen
number
here.
31.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So 2 down. Matt Olson next up for the Braves. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball one.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Just
Outside.
misses
Ball
the
two.
mark outside the zone.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Atlanta gets 3 on the homer. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
The shortstop takes the ball. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport, these are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire
The right
lives.
fielder, number 16, Mlb Marte.
So a man at first. Mlb Marte, the next to hit for the Reds. And first offering is fouled off. De La Cruz gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No balls. 2
Well, the
strikes.
leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the
1-2.
ground and they can roll him up for 2. 0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Goes down looking.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up
The
for
first baseman,
fastball.
number
Once he
7,
recognized that it was
Hector.
off speed, he just wasn't able to
Here.
make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
Swinging a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And now 2 aboard.
Now batting, left fielder,
Here comes the manager out of the Braves
Riley.
dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Spencer Strider will depart, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute.
Now pitching for the
New
Braves,
pitcher for the Braves, Dylan Lee.
number 52.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter
Dylan
coming up to hit. Classic
Lee.
bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
One away, runners at first and third. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Jake Fraley. On the ground to second, might be 2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The runner from third comes across as they get one back. Next for Cincinnati, Jose Trevino, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's in for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get
0-1.
ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Down on strikes, looking for the second straight plate appearance.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark
Now
after this one. That
center
was his
fielder,
third strikeout,
Will.
and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No balls. 1 strike.
And that drops in for a strike.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And
1-2.
ball 1. Traffic on the bases with one already in. Here the bottom of the 7th. Slider
2-2.
misses outside. Swing and a ground ball. Not in time. He's safe.
Up next for the Reds.
So digging in,
The
Key
third
Brian
baseman,
Hayes.
Key Brian Hayes.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Steer on third. Fraley at second. Benson at first. 2 out of the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Up the middle. Albies throws to first in time. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So they get 1 but end up leaving the bases loaded. 8th inning coming up. Braves 6 and the Reds 1. And we're back.
Leading
Now
off
the
for
third
Atlanta,
baseman,
the third
Austin
baseman,
Riley.
Austin Riley.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Steer makes the catch, and there's 1 down.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to
Now
see that
batting,
trend continue the rest of the
Drake
game. They seem to be really
Baldwin.
locked in at the plate.
And now Drake Baldwin. 0 for 3 in this one. That one pushed to the left and foul. Oh, 1 now. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. And they'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there are 2 down.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. And that keeps the inning alive. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So man aboard, Michael Harris II will hit next. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
has been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Not close with that one. Ball 2. Swings and misses, struck him out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 8th coming up. Braves 6 and the Reds 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Bryce Elder.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Elder.
Back to the top of the order now. And the batter now. First pitch moments away. Getting the nod on the mound, Chase Burns. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Jerks and Profar leading things off and takes a strike.
First pitch, 7-16.
In the dirt, and it's 1-1.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
In the air, right side, Marte. And there's one down. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves.
The first baseman.
Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Eli White.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close, late-game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
Matt Olson stands in now, looks at that one inside. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. He circles the bases, his 19th home run of the year. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Base is empty, 1 away. And the batter now, Austin Riley. Ball 1 on a pitch inside.
1 ball, no strikes.
Line drive, McLean. Throw to first in time.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
So 2 down now, and here is Drake Baldwin.
Let's get it together, Red. You can do it, Red.
First pitch just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count even at 1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And here it comes. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab, Spencer Strider.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Gavin Lux, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. The 1-0. To the right side, and that chance handled in plenty of time to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the lineup for the Reds.
Second,
already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the one run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
Matt McClain, the next to hit. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. White grabs it on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Ellie De La Cruz at the plate with two away, swings through that one. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
So runner at second, 2 down. Mlb Marte, the next to hit for the Reds. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the three-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Ground ball left side. Tosses to first. That ends the inning. Reds leave one. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Top of the second. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Marcell Ozuna. Burns, a 6'3" righty, 210 pounds, and he was born in Italy. Burns back to work. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Batting 6, the center fielder, Michael Harris.
And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Inside,
it.
just missed. And the 1-0. And another ball. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter-friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
Right through there for a strike. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
On the ground right side. It's through for a hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Albies is playing on the road, so you know that means he's been FaceTiming with his pet fish. This guy owns a few home aquariums, and it's no secret he likes talking to his fish when he's away. In fact, Albies had cameras installed so he can check on the fish anytime he wants.
Runner on the go. Next offering is fouled back. Rolled slowly to first. And a foul ball. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily. Harris into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility. And now it's going to be Eli White. Golden opportunity right here. Fouled off left side. Second and third, one away here at the top of the second.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. We got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Nick Allen. Fastball for a strike. Two on, two outs.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
1-1.
No advance. Good job behind the dish. And a breaking ball misses outside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Makes the grab, and that's the third out. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Braves 1 and the Reds 0. Bottom of the second. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer.
Spencer Steer.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
No ball. 1 strike.
Outside low, and the count is 1-1.
1 ball. 1 strike.
Swings through that.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one just misses the outside corner. And it's 2-2.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Batting six.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Jake Fraley. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
0-1.
And that one upstairs, ball one. Swinging a foul straight back. Strider deals. Right side. White under it. He's got it, and there's two away.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Jose Trevino.
Here's Jose Trevino. Just missed.
1 ball, no strikes.
Just missed.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he
throw on to Olson, that's the inning. Nobody left for Cincinnati. They're down 1-0. Top half of the third inning. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Jurickson Profar. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Full count.
recognize that changeup right out of the hand, just spit on it.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Usually you're going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. One out, base is empty. Stays alive. Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Here's the pitch to Olson. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that's outside. And the count 1-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. And into second with one away. That's a double.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
One out, runner at second. Here is Austin Riley. Grounded out his first time. Right through there for a strike.
Riley used to be a pitcher back in the day, Boog. In fact, fans used to give him a hard time in his rookie ball days because he started the season with a long slump. He'd get messages questioning if he should go back to pitching, but turns out he made the right choice.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. Olson over at second, one down. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
One gone, runner at first. And here's the catcher. Oh, this pitch rides in too far. That got him. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Doubled his first time up. Just missed. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Off balance feed, there's one, and that's 2. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back to Bristol Motor Speedway in Tennessee. Here's the center fielder, Will Benson. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. White going back. And that ball is out of here. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
So up next, Brian Hayes. And that one hit to first, and he handles it himself for the out.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Gavin Lux.
And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Gavin Lux. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Allen on the run, sends it over to first.
He's out.
On target. He got him. Nice play.
Next for the Reds, the second baseman, Matt McClay.
So digging in, Matt McClain. He's 0 for 1. That one's
1-0.
upstairs, ball 1.
Hee-haw!
Falling
2-1.
behind 2-1. And the
Ball
slider just misses.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And a swing and a miss.
Full count.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And that is that. Reds claw back with this homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the fourth. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well.
No.
I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work
Ball
things
2.
out at the dish.
And another ball.
Well,
2 balls.
usually a high level
No
of
strike.
confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely, it's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's
number 1.
2 for 2
Second
now
baseman,
on the night,
Olson.
and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move.
Ball.
It's in the dirt, and the throw out at third.
Well, I could see he had a big lead out there at second base, so it wasn't a shock when he took off. But trying to steal third right there, it's kind of risky, man. You're already in scoring position, so you've got to make sure that you can make it there safely. That wasn't the case.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Nick Martinez, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Santillan getting cranked up as well. One down, base is empty. Breaking ball inside. 2-2.
Ball. Full count.
Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Battling here as he fouls it away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Lifted in the air, out to left. Fraley should have it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for Atlanta, the right fielder, Eli.
2 outs, base is empty.
White.
And now Eli White struck out looking his first time. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
In the
No
on-deck
ball.
circle,
One
you really
strike.
want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Marte makes a nice grab at a full sprint. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Braves 2 and the Reds 1. And we're back,
Lead
ready to
off
go for the last
Reds,
half of the
the
inning.
shortstop,
Here's the shortstop
Ellie
at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. That one's in there. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. Well, these Reds, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The shortstop takes the ball.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mlb Marte. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
In the dirt, but kept close. To second, but way too late, safe there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Hard hit left side. Riley fires the first. 2 away.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Now
Jake Fraley digs in now. Flied to right his first time.
No, that's the ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Tap softly third base side, a swinging bunt, and it's just foul. That was close. And a ball evens the count.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That misses, and now it's 3-2. Jose Trevino in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now batting the catcher, Jose.
Here's the catcher to hit, Jose Trevino. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Fouled off down the right side. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Reds strand a couple, and they trail it here 2-1. Welcome back to Bristol Motor Speedway in Tennessee. We go to the top of the 5th, and now here is Nick Allen. Burns back to work. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it. 1 away.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
So the lineup flips over. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Jerks and Profar. And that is downstairs. And that is ball one. And another ball. Cut on and lifted in the air. Benson pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's Matt Olson down. He's already homered in this game. Oh, great stop. And very nicely done for the out. No runs, no hits, no errors. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Braves 2 and the Reds 1. We head to the bottom of the fifth. In now for the Reds, Will Benson.
Will Benson.
And fouled off. The 0-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
On a line, no one can get there. It falls in, and it gets by him. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here's the third baseman, Brian Hayes. And that one misses up and in. Ball one. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Out towards left center. And a base hit. The run comes in from second. It's an RBI single. We are tied at 2.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
No outs. Runner at first. Gavin Lux, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Runner at first with no outs here.
Ball.
Little chopper rolls foul. And misses inside. That's inside.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Dave.
Matt McClain in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
First and second, no outs. McClain now at the plate, 0 for 2 in this one. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. Bangs off the wall. One runs in, headed to the plate. In to score from first for 2 now.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Spencer Strider done for the night, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
Here comes a
Atlanta.
new arm for the Braves,
Number
Bryce
55.
Elder.
Just trying to keep this one
Bryce
close here, and this is where a
Elder.
bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now here is Ellie De La Cruz. Slides, but it gets by him. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and he'll pull into second safely.
Picks himself up at RBI. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Mlb Marte. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, these Reds, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Coming home. He will score, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Steer. First
Ball
pitch
one.
doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no
Elder
strike.
in his second season, 25 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. Marte on at first, nobody out. That's a slider for a strike.
1-1.
Pickoff move to first. Marte dives back in, but they got him.
Unless you're really thinking about stealing second base, you should not get picked off by a right-handed pitcher right there.
Right side, hard hit. Gets it to first.
He's out.
And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jake Fraley.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the left fielder, Jake Fraley. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that
2-1.
one missing inside, a sharp slider. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Elder fires. That's too low, and it's 3-2.
Full count.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Chopped left side. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. But they take the lead thanks to a 5-run outburst. 5 innings complete. It's the Reds 6 and the Braves 2. Top 6. Austin Riley at the plate.
Leading off for the Braves, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. Scott Barlow up and throwing for Terry Francona. To the right side, and that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, catcher Drake Baldwin.
Here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Fraley raging back towards the wall, and it's gone. And they're chipping away. It's 6-4.
Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you gotta love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Chase Burns won't go any further.
He's in line for his first career win as he leaves, Boog, but there's plenty of time for things to change. We'll see if the bullpen can get to the finish line.
Now pitching for the
Nick
Reds,
Martinez comes on
Number
now.
28.
He's into the game with the bases
Nick
empty.
Martinez.
Here's Marcelo Zuna, 1 for 2. Out to center. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Harris.
And that drops in for a strike. That one at 95 missed up top, and 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And delivers outside. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And there's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Pickoff throw, and he's back in on a dive. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Eli White will hit next. Martinez picks over. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Yeah, that's fouled off. Out to short. Handles, throws the first, third out. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now a 6-4 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to him. Jose Trevino. Inside, just missed. Outside low, and that's ball two. Fastball for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
He just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Stepping in, Will Benson. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Benson checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Didn't go. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Really tight bite on that slider and just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone. But it had enough late break and deception to get the job done.
Hayes stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. Little slider action.
And pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1. And that's outside. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Foul ball. Up the middle and a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Gavin.
So the batting order turns over. Gavin Lux, the next to hit. He swings and fouls one off. To third, a sliding stop. The throw, what a play, inning over. So 1 left for Cincinnati. They still lead it though, 6-4.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Reds.
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new
Number
pitcher on the mound,
62.
Luis May.
Louis.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been
Hey.
extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
And now the
Leading off
shortstop,
for the
Nick
Braves,
Allen.
The shortstop, Nick Allen.
And there's a strike on the outside corner. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
So much of
bat,
good hitting
number
is
7.
finding holes in the defense. That's why you're
Derek
always
Singh.
thinking line drive into the
Profar.
gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Profar climbs in on that left side. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Profar gets a piece there. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one fouled off. The tying run at the plate. And that one missing inside a sharp
1
slider.
ball, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the slider just misses.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Into center. Makes the grab on the run. And there's the one away.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
And the batter now, Matt Olson. He's already homered here in this one. Late swing, foul to the left. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Tying run at the plate. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Allen stands at first with 1 out. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one carrying. Gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 6-6. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He got on plane with that high fastball, then look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Here's Austin Riley.
That's the
Inside,
ball.
almost got him.
1-1.
One down, base is empty. Way out front for strike 2.
1-2.
Got him swinging.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
And that's down and away.
1 ball. 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. And we're all even now at 6 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Aaron Bummer.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Aaron Bummer.
Tied at 6.
Leading off
Matt
for the
McClain
Reds,
getting
the
ready
second
to hit.
baseman, Matt.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
Hammer, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and
Now
got something
batting,
he could
the
handle.
shortstop,
Just a solid
Ellie.
swing right there. Caught it out front and
Drew.
ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate. He's a dynamic player.
Yeah, Boog, the youngest player ever to hit 25 home runs and steal 60 bags. And
Inside.
you never know what he's going to do next. If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That one's in there, and that's strike 1. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Pierce Johnson up and throwing. Hernandez getting loose as well. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Missing inside, 2-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And that one moves his feet. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Bummer deals. And that's through there for a strike. And it's a full count.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And that's ball 4. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
Marte up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. On a line out towards center. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. tag. Ow! They cut down the go-ahead run at third.
When you're already in scoring position, if you decide to tag, you really want to be more than 100% confident that you can make it safely to third, because otherwise you take a potential run scoring opportunity off the board. Great throw to third.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Bummer checks over to first, and he's back. In the dirt, blocked. He's in there. Wild pitch, and into second moves the go-ahead run. This to center field. Harris racing after it. Snags it on the run. And that is the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tony Santillan.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So digging in, Marcell Ozuna, 1 for 3.
Marcell Ozuna.
And he takes one right on the black. That's strike 1. Fought off foul. Just misses. Gonna count 1 and 2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's the 2-2. That one drifts inside.
That's a really good take.
Michael Harris II in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Here comes a 3-2. Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Really good battle right there. That final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Michael Harris II next up for the Braves. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
Well, I didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
One down, base is empty. Got him looking for the K.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
tied at 6. Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That one fouled off. Santillan, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2015. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Now pitching for
Back
Atlanta.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
38.
bottom of the 8th, Pierce Johnson.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pen in terms of the matchup.
Now the left fielder,
Leading off
Jake
for the
Fraley.
Reds, the left fielder, Jake Fraley.
And that drops in for a strike. And that is out of play. Oh, and 2 now. Good eye right there.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
That one missing inside. Misses inside. Counts full, 3-2. Jose Trevino in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Pierce Johnson fires. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Johnson fires. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ozuna should have it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Jose.
And the batter down,
Trevino.
Jose Trevino. 0 for 3 in this one. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Dylan Lee, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Turned on, but foul wide of third. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. That one the other way, snags it for the second out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing
Now
the ball
batting,
pretty well.
the
I know
center
it didn't
fielder,
produce a hit, but he
Will.
made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And now the center fielder, Will Benson. And there's a curve through for a strike.
0-1.
Oh, 2 now. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Ground ball, Austin Riley. Tosses to first, and that will end the inning. So they make short work of him there. Through 8 full, and we're all even at 6 apiece. And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the right fielder, Eli White. Santion back to work.
Ball 1.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Outside.
This one in the air. Steer. Brings it in. And there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Tied at 6. Nick Allen. Next up for the Braves. In the air out towards right center. Marte on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs.
The batter, number 7.
So now the DH spot. Jurickson Profar. 0 for 4. 3 flyouts and a strikeout. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Ground ball up the middle. Slings to first, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down that time, and 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. And we're all even at 6 apiece. Welcome back to Bristol Motor Speedway in Tennessee. Leading off, Key Brian Hayes. First pitch misses. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Raisel Iglesias, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Right through there for a strike. Swing and he breaks his bat. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Gavin Lux.
Next for Cincinnati, Gavin Lux. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Close, but called a ball. And the count even 1-1.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Misses off the plate, and it's 2-1. There's the strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, Swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. And there's two gone following the strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice two-strike pitch, though.
Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. Just missed. Trying to send this to extra innings. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. And strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the third out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. This game remains tied at 6.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Reds.
back, and here comes the closer, Emilio Pagan.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Here is Matt Olson. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt. Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Man at second. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Now a move being made at second base. Coming on to pinch run for Atlanta, Luke Williams. Here comes Austin Riley. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Just missed.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter in the back of the mind. You're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
Line drive. That's a base hit. Heading for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. And they've got the lead in extra innings.
Big RBI for him right there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
1 down, runner at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Drake Baldwin. There's the strike. Man at first, 1 away. Yeah, there's the strike. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Slings to second, over to first, safe.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcel Ozuna.
So up next, Marcel Ozuna, 1 for 4 with a double. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
2 outs. And they'll do it again. That one 95 to finish him off. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of
runner in scoring position, no outs. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Elly De La Cruz. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Swing at a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. Mlb Marte, the next to hit for the Reds.
Right fielder.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single, and they've tied it again.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a flyout, and a strikeout. Up and in, 1-0. Fouled off down the right side. Here's a 1-1. And he can't come up with it. And they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch,
really the flip to the pitcher covering. They limit the damage here. A run, a hit, and a man left. On to inning number 11 we go. And we are tied 7-7. Now we go to the 11th. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Look for him to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side.
There's the strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
That's a little high. And that's ball 1. Squirts away a little bit. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Man at second. And that's a little bit high. And the count is 2-2.
Boog, I'm not sure how he took that right there. I mean, that was an incredible two-strike pitch.
That one is absolutely belted. This one's got a chance. And that one's off the wall. Around third. And he's got a triple. Go-ahead run on third and nobody out. The tag, and he's in there. 8-7, they take the lead.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Emilio Pagan gives way, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Here's a new
Reds,
pitcher from the pen, Scott
number
Barlow.
58.
And one thing on him,
Scott
he's been really good this season
Barlow.
at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Runner at third, nobody out. And here is Ozzie Albies. And a foul ball.
Don't be surprised, a ball on the ground to the corners, that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
And there's a ball.
One ball, one
Harris,
strike.
the lone runner, stands at third with nobody out. Foul ball there. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Runner at third, nobody out. And we're here at the top half of the 11th. Laser could be trouble. Runner from third comes across, and it's a two-run lead in extra innings. To second, and it pulls the shortstop off the bag.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Eli White next up for the Braves. And takes low for ball one.
1-0.
And that's outside. Runner at second, nobody out. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Ball.
In the dirt. And ball four to a board.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Now it's the shortstop, Nick Allen. Up and in, and it's 1-0.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Now that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
2-2.
This one in the dirt. Grounder might be 2. Good feed. That's 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
So 2 down now, and here is Luke Williams. Entered the game as a pinch runner. First plate appearance for him here. Clips the corner, 0-1. Two outs. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
Matt Olson up to the plate. And that misses. Ball 1. Barlow, 32 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2011. Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. And that one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. That missed inside. And the count now even up. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the ground to third. Hayes to first. Out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. It's the Braves 10 and the Reds 7. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Jose Trevino. And that's in for a strike. Next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Next offering is in for a strike. In the air, right field. Stretches out and hauls it in. Runner tags and goes to third.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Will Benson
now
at the plate.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play.
Now
Put it
batting,
on the ground,
third
brought that
baseman,
run in.
So they're down to their final out.
Hayes.
Keep Ryan Hayes, the next to hit for the Reds. Up
Ball.
and in, and that is ball 1. And that's
Ball.
downstairs and outside. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in extra innings. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. And that one clips the corner. Iglesias is just 1 strike away. Stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. We are in the 11th.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And that's outside.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.
And this one ends the final 10-8. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi.